Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Comfort, and today I'll be teaching you how to make this puffy Canadian smoking sleeve. If this is what you would like to learn, kindly watch this video to the end and do not forget to like, comment and follow this page for more sewing tutorials. Welcome back to my channel. So what we are going to use for this tutorial, we'll be needing our fabric. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'll be using this satin fabric, then our ruler, chalk and needle and thread, then our measuring tape. So let's get right into the video. We are going to determine the length of your sleeve, how you want it to be, like how long you want it to be. So here I have 8.5 inches just for the sake of this tutorial. So you're going to mark your lines vertically and horizontally. You determine the distance that you want to be in between your Canadian smoking sleeve. So here I'm going to use distance of 2 inches. So I'm going to mark my first 2 inches from here. Just going to mark it here. I'll do the same thing here. Mark from this first line. I'm going to mark another 2 inches. You mark it all the way to the end of the fabric. Okay, so when you are done, you're going to roll this straight down to form lines, rows and column. That's basically what you are doing. So after doing this, you are going to measure another 2 inches for the columns, 2 inches for the row, while we use 2 inches for the columns. I hope you can see what I am doing clearly. So this is what we have. Just straight lines, 2 inches interval. So after that, I'm going to mark my 2 inches for my columns, or let's just use, okay, we can use 2 inches depending on how wide you want the smoke to be. So for this tutorial, I'll be using 2 inches. So you mark 2 inches, your first 2 inches, mark another one, mark the third one. This is what we are going to do all through till the end of the fabric. After this, I just want to roll it up, like we did the first one. So here we go, roll it up, like so, just to form the columns. Okay. So as you can see, this is what we have now. On the first column, you are not going to mark anything, but on the second one, you mark a diagonal line on the second one. This is my first column. I didn't mark anything here. On my second column, I marked a diagonal line on it. Then the next one after this one, I'm going to skip it and go to the next one. I'll skip this one and mark the following one. So basically, you're just going to mark the first one, then you skip the following one. That's what you do till the end. Okay, so as you can see, this is what we have. You can see that I omitted spaces in between. I'm going to leave this line. Okay, I'm going to leave this line, this row, without marking it. Then I'll move over to the next one. Here we have 4 rows all together. Like on the first one, we have 4 columns all together. Sorry. So I'm going to mark the first one, skip the second one, then mark the third one. So on the third one, You know, I said we are not going to mark the first one on the first line. So here on the third one, I'm going to start my marking on the first column here. Then I'll skip the following one, mark the next one, skip it and mark, skip and mark. So this is what we have. So basically, you are going to mark the first column, skip the next one, mark the following one, then leave the last one unmarked. So after doing this, we are basically just going to pick from this end to this end with a needle and thread. So it's like holding these two together with a needle, securing it with a needle and thread. We are going to tack it down. So that's what we are going to do for all these boxes that are marked. All these boxes that are marked, that's what we are going to do for it. I hope you understand. I've gone ahead to thread my needle and I will be picking the marked boxes. So what you are going to do is to just pick a side from here, then you fold it over to this end and tack it down with a needle. If you are doing this for your fabric, like if you are doing it for your sleeve, you have to leave small space here to join it to your armhole. But because this is a tutorial, that's why I didn't add any space on top, because I don't have much fabric with me right now. Okay, so after doing that, I'm going to cut the thread, do the same thing I did here. For this one, I'll do it to the very end and show you what it looks like. Don't forget to like, follow and comment if this is helpful. I've finished picking it and this is what we have. So because of this tutorial, this looks so short. If you are working with a project, you can make it longer, the length that you desire, your desired length. You can work with any length you want. Okay, so for a dress that has shoulder, not enough shoulder now, you're going to need your basic sleeve and fit this one on the basic sleeve. So watch me do it. The one shown in the video is a dress that has sleeves, that has shoulder rather. So I'm going to be fitting this, what we just did, into my basic sleeve. Watch how I do it. So first you're going to pleat, or you run a gathers on this place, the hem of your sleeve. You're going to run a gathers of this one on the hem of your sleeve. Okay, so I'm just going to use a pin to secure it, because I don't want to use a machine right now. I'm going to use a pin to secure it. So this is what we will have, just like this. The longer the fuller. If you want it to be full and puffy, then you have to make it wider and longer. Do you understand? It has to be wider and longer. Okay. I'm done pinning down. I'm just going to turn to the other side. Okay, I'm just going to leave it. Normally, you are meant to do this on the rough side of your fabric. Like the rough side, you turn the rough side to face the right side of this fabric, so you can be able to turn it out neatly. Just like this. It's going to be like this. Then at the top part, you're just going to run a gathers. Run a gathers to cover this whole armhole part, or you pleat it like I did for the lower part. Then after pleating, you're going to have excesses at this side area of the sleeve. So you're just going to pleat this down to cover the length of the side, just to fit into the length of the side. Then when you are done, you have your sleeve ready, something like this ready. It's so beautiful, and you can use it as off shoulder or for dresses with shoulder. After sewing, this is what we have. So we are going to attach this to the armhole of the dress. You can make it longer, depends on your desired length. I just use this short one for this tutorial. So you can see that this is pleated on the armhole. You can see the pleats. You do the same thing for the down part, making it. Then you attach it to your dress. If this video has been helpful, please don't forget to like, comment and repost, and do not forget to follow this account for more sewing tutorials. Thank you for watching. Bye.